There is a very interesting report tonight that is being reported all over the news that a New York airport was shut down for around an hour due to drone activity. This is a public and military airport in Orange County, New York, not that far from New York City. This was developed in the 1930s. It's a military base to allow cadets at the nearby United States Military Academy at West Point to learn aviation. It's also now a growing passenger airport for the Mid-Hudson region. And it is also a military airfield housing the 105th Airlift Wing and the New York Air National Guard, as well as the Marine Aerial Refueler Transport Squadron and the United States Marine Corps Reserves. The airport was designated as an emergency loading site for the Space Shuttle. So this is not just a regular airport that was shut down for about an hour. And here's the interesting thing, because the governor of New York, I'll call her Governor Kathy because I don't know how to pronounce her last name. Just a couple of days ago, December 13th, she was alleging that there was no security threat or public safety threat at this time. Now, consider this. This is a military airport that was shut down. Not just a passenger airport, military airport, so trained observers. So she's changed her tune now. As of 8 hours ago, she says she'll do whatever it takes to ensure New Yorkers remain safe. New York is investigating the incidents. And one of the most annoying things I saw posted today by CBS News, I'll show a clip of it, is the Homeland Security Secretary making some comments about these drone incursions that are now being seen all over the United States. Not every state, but a number of them, usually over military facilities and nuclear plants. And they're also being seen in other countries over joint nuclear facilities. So let's hear what this guy had to say.
Very well, maybe drones in the sky, of course, but those are commercially available. One can go into a convenience store and buy a small drone. There are also commercial drones as well. But we know of no threat or nefarious activity. And I want to repeat, Wolf, that if we learn of any cause for concern, we will be transparent in our communication of it.
So he apparently did that interview after that airport was shut down. So how can you say there's no threat or nefarious activity when an airport that is right near a bunch of military training centers? By the way, people are asking why New Jersey might be a target in the New York area. It's one of the most heavily, densely populated areas in the world. There's a lot of military bases. Supposedly in New Jersey alone, there's at least 10. One of them is a very significant aircraft military base. There's also a lot of nuclear power plants in New Jersey. Apparently, some of these drones have allegedly been seen potentially taking energy from solar panel farms now, according to at least one 911 call to the police of a witness who said they saw that. The one weird thing is they seem to run almost precisely from 5:30 to midnight. You don't usually see them running outside of those hours. Even though we hear the Pentagon say over and over again it's nothing to be worried or concerned about, they haven't shown any evidence of one of these shot down or captured. So we can only assume, if they're telling the truth, which this Homeland Security guy clearly seems to be a liar, clearly, And they also lied. This administration lied about the Chinese spy balloon for about a week before they ended up shooting it down. It's going to be interesting to see. There's some experts saying they need to train state police how to track and take them down, and also train state police how to control the airspace. But none of them have been taken down so far. None of them has, and apparently this training or this bill to approve this training might be introduced as early as next week. So what about from now to then? It seems like there's no real immediate action, which is what is bizarre to me. That's what makes me think one of the rumors out there is there's been weapons of mass destruction potentially planted, and these are actually ours looking for something, or it's visitors from another place. I really don't know. But it's very weird that this is happening and no action is being taken, which might be, if they are telling the truth, that they really don't know how to take these down and don't know what they are, which I can't believe could possibly be true, that they don't know what they are, at least. This just makes absolutely no sense at all. And it's getting more and more interest from people all over the world. Let me know where you're from if you're watching this in the comments, because I would like to know if this is mostly people in the US interested in this, or if there's people from other countries following it too, because I know that there's not a lot in Canada. I have been told by my friends that I do know in the military, overall, they do believe it is a black operation or aliens. That is what seems to be the consensus. A lot of people, not a lot, but one of the theories is it's cartels. Someone is laughing at us, that's for sure. Someone is definitely laughing at us. The response is ridiculous. Very interesting. And then even Donald Trump, I mean, he's saying the government knows that it's telling us. I'd love to know what's going on. Yeah, the drones are only, there's the thing for what the Homeland Security Secretary is saying. If this is all people that have drones bought in convenience stores, which I guess you could just walk into a 7-Eleven and buy a drone, which I guess that's what he's saying these are from, that these are all illegally flying at night, because you're not supposed to fly a drone half an hour or later past dark. So I guess what he's basically saying, if they are all commercial, nobody's doing their job and taking them down. And that, which makes so little sense. As the viral video guy says, they either can't take them down or there's more to it than we know. It's very, very bizarre, and I don't get it. Knoxville, Tennessee, checking in. Springfield, checking in. We're in an End of Times movie. The Tennessee representative did say that he believed they were China about a week ago. Someone is saying they're all over Northeast Philadelphia, even in the daylights. There you go. I do think some of them are definitely military and police observing the mysterious drones, because clearly, but by this time they're at least observing them, and there is some confusion on that. Yeah, they did. They didn't shut down the base. They shut down the airport for about an hour today. So the drones, for the first time, they did actually prevent a medical landing a couple days ago. The person ended up surviving and they landed somewhere else, but it was confirmed that they prevented a medical landing. So there you go. Give me your opinions of this in the comments, and give me your opinions of what the government official says about this, which is just insulting to everyone at this military Air Force base, that was Air Force Airport. That's also a public airport. But how could they not know? How could they not know? And yes, some of them look like orbs. Some of them definitely look like orbs. There's many different shapes and sizes. I don't believe that these are things bought in the 7-Eleven like the official is